Hey guys, it's Natalie from Smells Like Canada. Welcome to the first episode of Candle Facts. I got my candles going. I got a glass of wine. So we're all ready to go. This first episode is about trimming your wick. So the more that I got involved in the candle industry, the more you start to realize things that are safe, unsafe, things that are important when lighting and enjoying your candles. And probably one of the most important ones is about trimming your wick in between lights. So why is it important to trim your wick? It's important because, well, for safety reasons. First, the length of the wick determines the length of the flame. And the longer the flame, the more chance that you will burn your entire house down and die. So that's the first one, is that it prevents wide-scale fire and death. The second is that a long flame creates more soot because there's actually more flame being generated. So the bigger the flame, the more soot's being generated. So why that's important is in a glass candle, like in Smells Like Canada candles, the longer the flame, the more soot's going to be generated on the rim of the glass. So and that looks ghetto, frankly. So keep your flame really, really short. It's going to prevent death, and it's going to prevent soot on the top, which makes it look super ghetto and gross. The third reason is something called second ignition.
It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen.
So if you have a really long wick when you light it, there's a chance that the flame is actually going to eat through the length of the wick and the wick's going to fall off. So you'll have like a teeny tiny piece of wick sitting in the candle wax next to the main wick that has the flame. And there's a chance that that other wick is going to still have a flame on it, which can be dangerous. So depending on where and how you position your candle, if you have second ignition, that other flame could eat through something or could be closer to some kind of overhang if you put the candle close to something. So trimming the wick is actually super easy. I have a candle here that has been burning for a few hours, and you can see that the wick is pretty long. Smells Like Canada uses self-trimming wicks, which means that as they burn down, they start to kind of like create a bit of a butt end on the top there, but that prevents the wick from getting all long and snaky and weird. So to trim the wick, what I usually do, because I don't like to get my hands all sooty, is I just take a piece of paper towel like this and put it around my fingers and then just break off the wick. Done and done. You can see now that the wick is pretty small. That's a nice, good wick size. So now you're ready to relight your White Horse Spruce candle and go mega nuts. Trimming your wick is really important, so keep that in mind when you light your candles in between lights. Trim your wick.